Got us as my boy coming back in. Give him a chance, man. Give him a chance to play. He's back in on these. Somebody let him play, dude. Let him play. Crag Fury, though. Oh, I like that set. I think this man's going to enjoy it when it's all purple, though, too, in a bit. We got a Sasaya. I like that set. That is such a good one. It's a warrior set, but it really feels like a paladin set, doesn't it? The game, we got ourselves Ignis. Well, on the other team, we got ourselves Bite, not first up. Mikkel, waiting his turn. We got ourselves Low Gosh, Young Jay first up. And in the back, we got ourselves the boy Cobra. Is he sneaking to see if he can get a mock swap himself as well? Crag out here. Is he first? Backing up? Maybe trying to figure out who's going to be first in. I'm just hoping my man Cries actually gets a chance to play here, dude. I barely see this guy. He's so busy. He's either playing, does he have a classic? I know that he's been gaming, like absolutely just slamming in arenas or slamming out the, the remix too. Leap in, but Crag got himself full burst available, but a Nova out of the mage, man. The warrior versus the mage duels are absolutely just, I don't know, it's super one-sided. It feels like it's definitely in favor of mage every single time. For Crag, he leapt in full cooldowns, mage just a Nova, noped out of there. All the cooldowns had gone. This is so bad, man. And his permanent slow city, dude. Got himself a reflect, but it's going to be reflected into a kick by Young just to get himself the precog. Immuning whatever CC out of Crag, does go for the stun, but still Nova'd out. Full arcade surge to follow. Maybe look at her cooldowns. Needs to be very careful. Crowd control and a proper use of CDs maybe will help, but at this point you just got so much damage cascading upon you. The enrage regen may help out a little, but touch of the match is going to do a ton of damage. Reflect is up. At least get himself a little bit of DR. Did touch of the match already proc? I guess it did. I didn't even realize it. I thought it was, I was still waiting for like the big go, but I guess it just didn't. Crag charging in, but the man's left with no health. Blink out for the mage, got himself a Stormbolt, and Nova comes out, is just over. Trinket for the Root. Literally at this point, you're like, you know what? I got literally nothing left. I got a Trinket, I'm gonna use it. It feels so bad to use a Trinket for a Root, but but you just gotta do it, man. At least you sent it, dude. At least you threw everything onto the floor. But the warrior versus mage duels, man, they're so one-sided. It's not even fair. Ignis got himself a couple pyros sent in onto Young Jay. He definitely needs to make sure he's got the fire damage constantly rocking Young. He's got to get those fireballs in with the what is it, the pyroclasm? Or not pyroclasm. It's like hot streak. No, hot streak. I don't even, Tinder? I think it was Tinder. Like the talent that gives you like a faster cast. Because those do quite a bit of damage. I mean, it's decent sustain. Whatever damage you got to do, you just got to make sure there's constant fire building. Trinket out of Ignis with a breath, dodging the kick out of Young, is looking to get a poly. Young looking to get himself an invis out of that situation. Is he still invisible on Sheep? He doesn't. Full combust out of Ignis. Mad damage on Young. He's not in a great spot, trying to see if he can reverse it. That's going to be the Ultra. Unless you can maybe purge the Ultra, the guy is going to be able to reverse some of this. Trying to go for a kick, getting juked out. Poly onto Ignis, trying to see if he can get the pressure rolling in. And Young does take quite a bit of damage through those shields, through the Ultra. His health bar took quite a bit of damage. He's got some beef on his own, though. He's got some setup. It's going to be kick onto Ignis on that arcane. He's got himself the fireball, trying to keep the pressure rolling in. Ignis actually looking very healthy, and this is Young at his peak burst right now. Peak damage is going to go for the Trinket, breaking out of it. Ignis setting up Phoenix Flames, random combust proc. Young trying to see if he can reverse a bit of that damage taken with some cooldown reduction. Porting back, interrupting Ignis, trying not to get kick himself as best as possible. Is going to try to go for a bit of a port. Ignis is in an okay spot, I want to say, cooldown wise. He's actually getting some plenty of defense. Young still behind on health constantly. It's going to be Poly as he does get interrupted, and it's going to be a bit of that fiery damage. Just keeps blasting at him little by little. Young locked down fully. Ring of Fire for Young, and he's got himself full on over the touch of the magic. Maybe Ignis could be in trouble trying to see if he can get himself any kind of CC onto Young. He doesn't really. I think he's okay. Touch of the magic can still sneak up damage on you. Is it done? Hold on. Big barrages though. Hold on a second. Ignis might be in a ton of trouble. Missiles chasing after him. Full cauterize. I think it's an ice block. I think it's an ice block angle. Trying not to give it away. That cauterize is still hurting you so much. There goes the block. He knows a barrage was going to be the end of him, dude. The damage difference between an arcane and a fire mage. I mean, arcane. Fire mage got himself plenty of output. As long as you can keep hammering Pyroblast, Fire Blast, and Living Bombs. If you can keep hammering those at the other guy, I feel like a Fire Mage can do so much more damage. But if you're playing CC game and going for setups, I feel like you need to do less setup. You just need to keep hammering damage. You need to go going counter offensive. You can't be playing just around combust, because you actually do quite a bit of damage even outside of combust windows ever since they buffed it up. Ignis needs to make a play. Combust is available. Breath to follow. Does he just go for it? Interrupt on Arcane. Maybe just unleash everything. Ice Block does get a last second. Hold on. I love it. I didn't even realize he was... Okay, I wasn't even looking. I wasn't even looking. We are back in that 8-minute mark, dude. Back down into the damper. Ignis last time was fighting versus Cobra. Did not want to give him a proper opportunity to be taken down easily. And now he's fighting against Young. Trying to see if he can sand everything at him. Combust is available. Just trying to see if he can dodge all those missiles, though. The guy will not stop chasing after you. Polymer to follow. Does lock him down. Trinket Barrage taking him out with Chrysbat charging in. This man's got no healing right now. The most amount of damage potentially. An entire team won to get through, from Young to Cobra, Logosh, Mikkel, and Bite. And it's going to be immediately catching him with a couple of come flags around the corner. Succubus does get the angle. It is on pure invis. I don't like how the Succubus shielded. But what can you do? Fear to follow off of that is Chrysbat just sending out all those gates. Locking down Young does not let him play the game whatsoever. Just let him get barraged by those gates. Is going to be the Altar. Incinerate on the corner. It's going to do a lot of damage. I think you might have altered a little early. I think that Incinerate still caught up to you after the Altar. Young had no help whatsoever. Just a couple of seconds in front of Cries, and Young dives into an ice block. There's nothing you could do in this situation. Not a lot of healing available. Succubus on the far side, it's got the corners. If you try to blink, it should have an angle on you. Trying to see if you can get away. Succubus, maybe. No, try to see if you can avoid it. Do you kick a Succubus? I think you might have kicked a Succubus there. I think you decided, you know what, I'm going to swing away. I'm going to line up the Warlock, kick the Succubus, and get the hell out of dodge. I think that was literally his plan. If Cries can swing the Succubus over to the side, it is an invis. He's trying to see if he can catch it. He's forcing the mage way behind the pillar. He gets caught. There's just no shot. Dude. He always has really good position as a Succubus. Fear with the Chaos Bolt opening up, locking down, using Fear is almost like a stun. Alter up for Young. He's going to be able to reduce a lot of this damage. Mortal Coil. Chrysbat just going to sink a Chaos Bolt into the guy. He almost just ended him right here before the Altar. That could have been over. That could have been over. Young is playing with fire. He does not want to get burned right now. Fire Mage was one thing. Destro Warlock, Chrysbat is a whole nother deal. Whole nother beast. Trying to see if you can reverse him out of there. Succubus at least slowing down Young. Maybe catches him. He's between a rock and a hard place. Succubus on one side. Might be able to catch him. Warlock right here. Breath to follow. Trying to go for maybe a poly. Does not trinket it. Succubus may be able to get him. Succubus catches ya. If Cries has himself a good setup here. Fear trying to see if he can combo summon off it. Shot of Fear maybe. No, immediate trinket out Young. He got himself Reflect. Young can't really go for anything right now. He's trying to see if he can spell steal it. Cries is going to back up out of this as soon as possible. He's got Touch and Magic on him. It's potentially big damage, but the portals, it's over. It is over. He's just going to whittle you away. He's just going to drain you. One last kick is all you had. And down he goes. Cobra right after. It's going to be a fresh Warlock versus Cries. Cries, the only thing he doesn't have here is a Trinket. Dampening super high. I think it's going to come down to whoever sends cooldowns first and whoever can maximize Chaos Bolts here. I don't even know if cooldowns are really going to help you. Defensively, all you can do is just send it. Just counter. That's all you can do is counter. Succubus catches Cobra really early on. He does break out of it with the Undead Racial. That is going to put his normal trinket on cooldown though, which gives Chrysbat an opportunity to establish full control. Mortal Coil into a Fear. Shot of Fury right after. Cobra just trying to see if he can get himself a better setup. Succubus is a chase tag after one another. Cobra needs to get some kind of a CC setup. Drop it down Infernal. That is Cobra's Infernal. He's going to have damage, but missing that stun. Chrysbat trying to see if he can avoid CC. Shot of Fury around the corner. Bonza fall. That's not going to feel good. He can still probably hold the ground. He's going to try to hold, maybe Gateway. Shot him out for a second. Holding ground. Got himself Reflect for Reflect. That's going to be important as soon as the Bonza fall is down. He's just breaking out of there and holding onto Infernal of his own. No more trinkets available for... Actually, Cobra's trinket should be coming up very, very soon. Chrysbat does not have a trinket. Just trying to see if he can keep that Succubus under control as best as he can. Actually, might even end up focusing that thing down. He could potentially do it. As long as he can get Cobra slowed, Succubus catching him. Trinket to follow for Cobra. Gets a last second. Mortal Coil sent in on both Succubus and the Warlock. Got himself some blast. Catching some line of sight behind the pillar. Catches it. Getting caught by the Succubus of Cobra. Bonza fall to follow. I think as long as he could hold the ground, he might be okay. Portals opening up. Cobra trying to see if he can tank this damage up a bit. Chrysbat maybe looking at a defensive. He does have a Dark Pact. May want to use it as soon as possible. Potentially he got Reflect. Trying to see if he can reverse the damage of the Cobra. Cobra left with nothing. Succubus caught. And I think Cobra just needs one more global. Cry's looking to end it. Reflect up for Cobra. Try to see if he can reverse the executes. I think it's going to be down. And Cry's does it. I'm catching him at the end with a big blaster. Is it Logosh next? Is it Mikkel? Is it going to be a Bite? One of those guys got to go. Let's see. One of you guys got to go. Cry's with no health whatsoever. Mikkel's setting up a port right now. It's going to be, I think, probably even a harder matchup here. I think Cry's just dies here. If Mikkel gets any of those dots on a Cry's, it's over. So Cry's is going to go in. Succubus catching some dots. Line of sight. Again, Fury just to stun lock Mikkel. Full on Chaos Bolt. Dropping down a big dark bag. Trying to see if he can get away. As soon as he sees a cast, back it up out of them. Trying to see if he can wood CC as best as he can. Incinerates around the corner. Mikkel's under a ton of pressure, actually. He got himself healed really, really early. Dots are getting sent from Succubus onto Cry's. Cry's is loaded right now. Reflect up for the Dark Glare. Trying to get some casts off. Cry's, I think, is just dead. Unless he can find a way to recover right now in health. I think it's over. If you're onto Dark Glare, trying to see if he can maybe take down Mikkel. Last bolt is in the air. Mikkel, do you survive it? He does barely live it. Unless he just lets the dots melt him. Nah, the game is going to take him. Well, maybe he can still get a kill from Immolate. Maybe. That was close, man. Very bad position. I think you guys did both really, really good. But Cry's is definitely on another level of Cobra. He is a monster when it comes to Destro Warlocks. Absolute monstrosity. Game hit with immediate Hunter's Mark. Not going to be able to get out of that one. Dude, that Ignis versus J duel took us way high into dampening, where right now positioning, cooldowns, everything, all those things matter. Everything. The game charging in. Cloak of Shadows got himself a bit of that immunity against some damage. Logosh getting hit with the Garrote. The game needs to send everything into the guy. He knows it's going to be a... oh man, he knows it's going to be a Manic Bandage. Turtle Shell, Manic Bandage, yeah, takes it out. Pet is dead. The pet died. Hold on, Logosh does not have a stun. Bonding shot, as long as the game does not go too super far. Trinkets, dots are in. Hold on, the game may just have it right now. Oh, kill shot. Where's the cheat death? I guess it procced early. Revive pet. Did he just die to the bleeds? Hold on. Oh, I think he died to the bleeds. Hold on. I actually think that kill might be before the game. I think sudden demise still procs. That's going to be Saya versus Bite. Bite immediately gets in, trinket out of Saya. He needs to find a way to get a bop or bubble and then escape scot-free. Saya cannot be burning a cooldown on a lay on hands. He's got Crusade. He wants to maximize the damage. Question is, can he even catch up to a Feral Druid? The man is just a NASCAR. He's Speedster out of here. There's no shot you're going to catch up to him. Sitting down for some food. He's just going to have to cut his losses. He needs to recover. He's got to worry about the health bar. 82% dampening. Bite can easily get a bubble out of him. There goes the bubble. Do you have any damage to follow up? Barixing out of Bite. Hoping to live this. Is it going to be enough? There's the question. Trying to survive best that he can. Bubble out for Saya. Saying to follow. Does not get enough damage on the Bite. He's got himself healing over time. It's not effective, but it's better than whatever Saya's got going on. He's got a flash of light every once a year. That's about all he's got. Maybe Blessing of Protection comes back soon enough. Shield of Vengeance barely holding him together. Wall is a much better defensive for Bite, so he's got that advantage. Unless I can get a bop right here, right now, it's over. And the Bite closes in, taking him out. My goodness. Oh, I love how aggressive things became towards the tail end, though. Like, it took us a while to get into higher dampening, and then every moment matters. Oh.